Corporate manslaughter would hold a corporation, a business responsible for the deaths of people, but that's the problem, or that's the issue here, in that no one would actually, or no, it's very unlikely that anyone would actually go to prison. The likely result, if any, if there is actually a successful prosecution, would simply be a fine. And you were talking about two corporations here that run the Grenfell Tower, or the area. You've got the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea, as well as the Kensington and Chelsea Tenants Management Association organisation. So those two, now what they're being essentially accused of is being culpable of the deaths of the people in the Grenfell fire. So you had this issue where the fire essentially rapidly spread up the side of the building, what some people are calling a chimney effect, and that could be a result of the cladding, those panels that were used to kind of cover the side of the tower and many other towers here in the UK, as well as a combination of that cladding with the insulation, and that may have resulted in the rapid spread of the fire. And that cladding was actually a result or added during refurbishment, and not when the tower initially went up. But like I say, corporate manslaughter would not, or most likely not, and has never resulted in anyone actually being sent to prison. It will be a fine on the actual corporation itself.
And Abu Bakr, quickly, have we heard from the families about these potential charges? And how are they likely to respond?
Well, the families, I mean, they still don't know the exact number of deaths, for example. They still don't know the exact names of those who've died. There's still, if you walk around, especially areas of West London, you'll still see missing posters. And there's a lot of anger still at the public meetings here being held in London, anger directed at those management organisations. And they want answers. And even they've been backed up, for example, by a local MP here in London, a Labour MP, David Lammy, who lost a family friend in the fire, who said that corporate manslaughter wasn't enough, and that they should be looking, at least, or the police should be looking at charging people and potentially leading to prison terms as well.